Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 5 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So we finished up everything in Natural Plains. So now the next logical step would be to start on Everbay Coast. First up, the Abandoned Beach. Hell yeah, buddy. We got a traditional, good old-fashioned water level in Kirby. But I'm just gonna say this right off the bat, like, in previous 2D ventures, I honestly never really liked the, well, the water stuff because of one sole thing. The, underwater sections. Honestly, I never really liked them because well, you don't really get to use your copy abilities all that much. To be honest, I mean, you don't really do that because you never do. But what's neat about this game is that the water stuff is actually pretty fun. And guess what? No underwater section. So yeah, we already know that this game is already a 10 out of 10 for me. All right. By the way, there's no way right now to destroy those big crocodile enemies. Those are, I believe, they're called the Knockodiles. And yeah, they're big. Yeah, they're big old crocodiles that you're gonna want to watch out for, like that. Yeah, don't want to pull a me and just do that. Anyway, one of the mission objectives this time around is by cracking open some coconuts, so we want to keep a lookout for them. I'm gonna go volcano fire. By the way, just in case you missed it last time, we have gotten a life up, so there's no way in heck I'll be able to miss anything. By the way, wild bonkers, baby. I'm burning him. I'm just going to let the chip damage tools work while Bonkers does his thing of using a hammer. Yeah, despite what you might think of these, like, returning mini-bosses, obviously they're not really all that different. Bonkers just throws his coconuts like always. And always, of course, gives my favorite ability ever, Hammer. Which, Hammer is just as cool as ever. Except this time around, they actually gave it a little bit of a delay for the charged up hammer flip move. Like here, you charge it up, I let go of the button, and it's got a little bit of a delay. But the damage output is pretty great in this one. I like it. I like it a lot. See, you charge it up once, and you do an immediate hammer flip. Charge it up twice, and it goes a little bit slower. And then there's a bit of a delay on the last one, but then the damage output is just great. It just kills every enemy in one shot. So, there you go. Obviously, hammer is my favorite ability, so I'm not gonna complain about this being like a slow charge up delay. So, it's great. And when you fully charge up the hammer, your hammer will get on fire. And that will cause a little bit of chip damage to enemies too. If you're familiar with that in Smash Brothers, then the charge up hammer flip works a little bit differently in there. Like, it deals Kirby damage rather than, you know, rather it deals enemies damage. I'm just gonna say that. We destroyed that animal sand sculpture, which is an objective, so we got that Waddle Dee all taken care of. See now, honestly, yeah, I never really looked forward to, like, the whole water stuff in Kirby. Like, I think the water stuff in, like, previous Kirby's is fine. It's just that when you get to, like, underwater, it's just like, bleh. But thankfully, there's no underwater stuff in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, so already that's a plus. And besides, all you really need to worry about in this game is swimming above water. And best things best, you can still use your abilities, so that's great. It's been like a hot minute since I've last played any like good old 2D Kirby game, so I might be wrong on, you know, them allowing them to use your, or allowing you to use your abilities, but, you know, I might have to do it sometime. I don't know, man. It's just all the best Kirby games are on 3DS. Like, my beloved Planet Robobot is on 3DS, man. It's just, oh my god. You see why I really want, like, just a way to record, like, 3DS footage? Like, emulated or otherwise? Like, it's just like all the best games on there are, like, on 3DS. Like, you know, Kid Icarus Uprising. I like the Pokemon Y. I like the Pokemon Y. I really want to show you what Pokemon Sun and Moon I like. You know, and, despite its problems, I like the ORAS. And the, you know, 3D lands. I like the 3D lands. I didn't happen to miss anything. By the way, avoid the water vortexes, because that's a big no-no. Yeah, all of that is a big no-no. Okay. I think I might be fine for right now. I think I might be fine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool. Yeah, like all the good 3DS games are just stuck on 3DS, so it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Ring Mouth. Now this mouthful mode ability is really fun. Oh, and by the way, go back a little bit further here. Complete the sign on the rooftop. I have no idea what that says. Supposedly it's in the Forgotten Land language, so it's just like, I don't know. But anyway, you press the attack button and you'll create a gust of wind, which you can use to spin the windmills. Plus it has another application, which we'll see in a second. Also, I just like how in the mouthful mode stuff, you keep your Kirby hat. Like, I'm on Hammer right now, and I get to keep the Hammer, you know, headband. It's great. Anyway, we're on a boat with Ring Mouth. So, with that, we'll be able to use Blast Boost, I think it's called. And that way, we'll be able to go faster on the water while also attacking. So all that is well and good. Make sure you go over here so that you can effectively destroy these Knockodiles and get this last Waddle Dee. I don't know why they would give us a checkpoint like right at the very end. It's just like, yeah, I don't know why. Owie. I'm trying to wreck you. There you go. Because you get a lot of damage, though. By the way, if my coin count seems a little bit higher than usual, it's because I went back a little bit and I actually grinded up on some coins a little bit. And so, like, that's the thing about coins in this game. Because they're more important, you're going to want to find a good spot to grind up on coins. One of the best ways to do it is to go back to Downtown Grassland, because by going through each cycle, you will be able to get like hundreds of coins there. Personally, it's not my preferred method of grinding up coins. That's going to be later on. But, you know, it's there if you want to. And also, actually, I also realized too that I was gonna have to, you know, possibly get figurines too. So it's just like I didn't want to do any of that. So there you go. Got a treasure chest. Got Bandana Waddle Dee. Bandana Waddle Dee was pulled to the vortex along with Kirby. When he heard that his fellow Waddle Dees were being captured by the Beast Pack, he grabbed his trusty spear and ran to help. He can join you as P2 while you explore the new world. Huzzah! Alright, and that is the abandoned beach. that is that. Cemented Isles. I believe that will be our next one. And, of course, we unlock a treasure road or 2. Or 3. Actually, just 2. Actually, Knockodiles. What am I talking about? Oh, and speaking of which, we have 55 Waddle Dees. So, actually, no. I want to wait until we finish up with this one. All right, let's go. Knockodiles. This will be our second level and our last one before we head back to Waddle Dee Town to see what's changed. So, yeah, you'd think this would be the underwater level, but no. Again, no underwater stuff. Oh, by the way, go near the seabirds because that's an objective. You need 3 in this area in order to get a Waddle Dee. So be on the lookout for them because the seabirds will be on the water. Or rather, the seagulls will be on the water. And, ooh, hello, Crash. Hi, Crash. Charge it up with the attack button and then let it go for a screen nuke. It's a one-time use though, but it's a powerful screen nuke that decimates all the enemies. That's basically what screen nukes are. That's basically what they are. There's another crash ability for you just in case you need it, but I don't need it. I got hammer, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I can do it. There we go. We unlock that. And let's see what we got. It is a Waddle Dee. Actually, it's a Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee is a completely different. Actually, now that I think about it, Waddle Dee doesn't act. Waddle Dee isn't in this game. Huh. I just realized that Waddle Dee, like the variation of the Waddle Dee that gives beam. Like beam is not in this. Beam is not a copy ability in this game at all. Huh. So I'm just like, huh. And therefore, Waddle Dee is not there. But what is there is another new ability. This is Drill Kirby. You see, Kirby already wielded a drill once before. I'm not going to say where. But they finally made it into its own ability. So you can drill underground with the attack button. And if you get the circle of dirt, then it'll cause an attack called Quake Surge, I believe it's called. It's not really like that helpful because you have to, well, to me, for me, it's not really that. Well, it can be helpful in certain situations. But I'm just going to say it's like a purely situational thing where it's like you gather up all the enemies. Actually, it can help in those situations where you have to fight enemies in order to get past. So that's something. So yeah, it can be useful for that. But for the most part, you just use it to burrow underground and actually avoid certain attacks and also obstacles. So yeah, I like this ability a little bit. I mean, obviously it's not as cool as Kirby with a Glock, but, you know, I think Drill is pretty cool. I like Drill. It's yet another way that Kirby can say, hey, Sonic the Hedgehog, I can have a drill too. I don't know if they're equally as fun, but, you know. Drill Wisp, Drill Kirby, you know, it's fine. It's all good. It's okay. Rescue another Waddle Dee. And before you go anywhere else, go over here to where this wire is underwater. You we'll be able to discover an island. Make landfall on the Isle of Treasure. That's where your third Waddle Dee is. It took me a little bit to actually figure that out. Like, it really did take me like a little bit to actually figure that out. You know what? I'll let him live. Like I said, like two or three times already. Yeah, it took me a little bit to actually figure that out. In fact, during my 100% playthrough, which I'm still doing, I actually had to run through this level like, oh, there's the last seabird. I actually had to run through this level like 4 separate times before I discovered, hey, there it is. Like, I mostly got through the stuff without having to do like a walkthrough or anything. But for certain situations, I had to do with the walkthrough in case I had to go stuck or anything. I mean, it's not on my first playthrough, no. But definitely on the second playthrough, which I intended to 100% everything, yeah. Use the guide. Game 8 is a good source. Okay, so now we got yet another thing where we have to get 5 diamonds. Burrow under here for a thing. And you'll be able to get yourself another mouthful mode ability, which is called Pipe Mouth. Purely all this does is for you to... All this does is basically it rolls on a hill and you have to jump at the proper time. Simple as that. They can't all be like complicated, such as, you know, shooting soda cans or anything like that. No. I mean, they can't all be winners, but hey, whatever. And there it is. Dig up a Maxim tomato. Very easy to not miss. Yeah, I say very easy to not miss because I got it on my first playthrough. Ha! And there we go. Surprisingly, we were doing pretty well. All right, let's see what we got. We got Lightron Works sign. The Lightron Works company was a massive corporation that invested in research and development within all kinds of fields: electro, bio, astro, and more. Lightron eventually split up, giving rise to many rival companies and countless heated corporate battles. On this thing, a woofie, a common beast that can be found all over the New World. They're pretty cute, but they have a dangerous wild side. They growl and jump at anyone who crosses them. A whole bunch of these critters attack the Waddle Dees. Funny, you'd think they get along. Yeah, they're essentially the Waddle Dees of this new world. Like, seriously. You think they would, but they don't. The weird thing. That's the weird thing. Alright, Knockodiles is all done. And a new blah 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 road shows up. But before we close out today, let's head back to Waddle Dee Town. Because I wanted to wait until we get 60 Waddle Dees, just so that we can unlock the vast majority of stuff. 50 Waddle Dees gets you the Waddle Dee liveries. Enter present codes to get special items. And there's a familiar sight. 50 Waddle Dees gets you Kirby's house. It's your home away from home. And I believe this is 60? 60. You get the Waddle Dee Cafe for 60 Waddle Dees. How fancy. I wonder what's on the menu. And you can now play your first mini-game. Waddle Dee Cafe. Help wanted. Work fast to serve a line of hungry locals. Of course, we're going to take care of all that when this world's over. But, you know, just so you know, this is Kirby's first ever hub world. Or rather, first true hub world. I'm pretty sure Amazing Mirror had a hub world first. But for all intents and purposes, this is the hub where you get to do all of your usual Kirby activities, along with some brand new things too. It's a nice, comfy little hub world, if I do say so for myself. It's easy to navigate. It's welcoming. It's very cute. It's great. It's pretty great. There, I got that. I'm gonna try to each time we go to each time we go back to Waddle Dee Town, I'm gonna try to do the whole like gotcha thing. So I'm gonna try to get as many of these figurines as I want. Bernard! Leonard! Oh my god. It's a puppy? Huh. This uppity pup is an expert marksman, Pew Pew, who is quick on his feet as he patrols the new world. His eyes are under his hat, but that doesn't seem to affect his aim. He also has a impressive sniffer that can track prey near or far. Dang, that's good. Bomb Kirby. See all the tutorial explanations are like in the figurines. I'm not really sure how to feel about that, but like, yeah, slice through the wall. Try charging up the data, and try to do the data. Okay. So we're gonna see a little bit more of Waddle Dee Town when things get, less crazy, like after this world's done. So, yep. But believe me, there's now a lot more that you can do now. So, all's well and good. All is well and good. Oh, and there's the thing. Elflin just basically tells you, yeah, hold R, or rather any one of the trigger buttons to, speed up. All right. Next time on Kirby in the Forgotten Land, we're going to take care of a few treasure roads before we head off to our next level. See you guys on next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.